Welcome to the Yield Tactics Podcast, your go-to source for all topics related to yield and revenue management, pricing strategies, and industry insights. We're diving deep into the dynamic world of revenue management and pricing across various sectors, with a particular focus on travel, leisure, transportation industries, and beyond. From airlines optimizing seat inventory to hotels adjusting room rates based on demand, and even to theme parks maximizing ticket sales, yield management plays a crucial role in ensuring businesses extract the maximum value from their resources. Joining us are Yield Tactics senior consultants and partners, industry experts, thought leaders, and pioneers in the field of revenue management, who will share their expertise, experiences, and innovative strategies to help you stay ahead in this ever-evolving landscape.
This podcast is brought to you by Yield Tactics and Airline Tactics, the foremost consulting firm specializing in revenue management and pricing, serving clients worldwide.
Welcome to today's episode, where we explore a critical shift in revenue strategy, total revenue management, or TRM. For decades, industries like airlines, hotels, cruises, trains, buses, and ferries have used revenue management to optimize pricing and maximize revenue from core services. But as customer expectations evolve, so must revenue strategies. Total revenue management takes a more advanced approach by integrating core services with ancillary revenue streams, allowing businesses to optimize total profitability rather than just maximizing individual transaction values.
TRM extends beyond traditional pricing models by recognizing that revenue is not solely generated from selling core services, such as flight tickets, hotel stays, or cruise packages. Instead, significant revenue contributions come from ancillary services, baggage fees, seat upgrades, onboard dining, entertainment, Wi-Fi, and premium experiences. A key differentiator of TRM is its focus on interdependencies. Instead of treating each booking as a single revenue event, revenue managers evaluate the total revenue potential of a customer. Advanced analytics help predict ancillary purchases based on customer profiles and past behavior. This shift leads to smarter decision-making. For instance, a revenue manager might accept a booking at a lower ticket price, knowing the customer is likely to spend more on ancillaries. Instead of focusing on short-term gains, the goal is to maximize overall profitability. At the heart of TRM lies the concept of trade-offs. Revenue managers must navigate complex decisions that balance short-term profits with long-term strategic goals. Traditional revenue management often asks, should I accept lower-priced reservations made well in advance to secure guaranteed revenue, or should I hold inventory for potentially higher-paying customers closer to the travel date? Should I prioritize groups booking at a lower rate during peak season, knowing they help fill low-demand periods later? Should I accept a high-volume, low-revenue point-to-point passenger, or prioritize a lower-yielding connecting passenger who contributes more to the overall network? TRM introduces new layers of decision-making. Should I sell discounted tickets to the visiting friends and relatives segment? While they pay less for fares, they generate substantial ancillary revenue through baggage fees. Should I push direct sales instead of travel agency bookings? Direct sales allow for high-margin upsells like travel insurance. Should I prioritize cruise bookings from North American guests who statistically spend 25% more on board? These trade-offs require a deep understanding of both core and ancillary revenue streams. Another key concept in revenue management is displacement cost, the opportunity cost of choosing one booking over another. Traditionally, this is calculated based on expected ticket revenue. But in a TRM framework, displacement cost extends beyond ticket price to include ancillary spend potential. For instance, accepting a lower base fare may seem counterintuitive, but if the customer is expected to spend significantly on baggage, meals, and onboard purchases, their total revenue contribution could surpass that of a higher-paying but low-spending traveler. Despite its importance, displacement cost is rarely calculated outside sophisticated revenue management systems. However, even without advanced technology, businesses can extract meaningful insights by segmenting customers based on ancillary spending trends. The strength of TRM lies in its ability to integrate pricing strategies with ancillary revenue streams. This means optimizing bundle upgrades at the time of purchase, post-purchase upsells, such as premium seating or room upgrades, onboard or on-site sales, and post-journey sales, including loyalty program incentives. By analyzing historical data, businesses can predict which customer segments will generate the highest total revenue. For example, a passenger from California may statistically generate $300 in ancillary revenue, while another segment may only contribute $50. Although TRM might seem complex, it doesn't always require a complete system overhaul. Some organizations have successfully optimized their revenue by simply adjusting how they input historical data into their RMS, sometimes even without informing the vendor. For those without an RMS, manually tracking ancillary consumption by customer segment or distribution channel can still yield valuable insights. The real power of TRM comes from having the right data infrastructure. Historically, businesses have stored ticket sales and ancillary revenue data separately, making it difficult to get a full revenue picture. Manual reconciliation is time-consuming and inefficient. If you can't easily extract average ancillary spend by customer segment or analyze sales by distribution channel, it may be time to rethink your infrastructure. With ancillary revenue playing an increasingly crucial role in overall profitability, businesses must be able to forecast total revenue, not just ticket revenue. So, is it time to finally move to that data lake you've been considering?
That wraps up today's discussion on total revenue management. In future episodes, we'll explore practical implementation strategies, case studies, and emerging trends in revenue optimization. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast to catch every upcoming episode. And if you have any questions, comments, or topics you'd like us to cover, feel free to reach out to us.
Stay connected with us on LinkedIn and visit our websites yieldtactics.com and airlinetactics.com for more exclusive content and information about our consulting and training services. From our websites, you can download the Yield Tactics magazine for free, featuring in-depth articles covering topics such as organizational transformation, advanced pricing techniques, marketing, revenue optimization, and distribution. The ideas and opinions expressed by our guests on this podcast are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views or endorsements of Yield Tactics. Also, when we mention specific companies or products, it's important to note that such references do not constitute an endorsement by Yield Tactics, nor do they imply any business relationship between us.